Have you ever wondered if the vegetables you eat, seemingly healthy, could actually be harming your well-being without you even realizing it? If after eating them, you've noticed bloating, digestive difficulties, or a general feeling of tiredness, know that you're not alone. According to important studies like those from the Brazilian Society of Geriatrics and Gerontology, SBGG, a significant percentage of people over 65, almost half, suffer from digestive disorders caused by seemingly harmless foods, like some types of vegetables. And in 1 out of every 3 cases, these disorders can lead to serious complications affecting the heart, kidneys, and even reduce life expectancy. Are you sure you're eating right? Or are you, without knowing it, harming your body? There's a category of vegetables often considered superfoods that act like a silent poison, slowly weakening the body, like water wearing away stone. Want to find out which 5 vegetables older people should avoid, just like they avoid making a mess with their food in public? If you also care about your health, comment with the number 1 below and share this video with your friends and family over 50. You might be saving their lives. A true act of friendship, just like on Replace, with a popular American TV show or personality known for helping people. Let's start the list from number 5. Number 5, corn. Corn is present in various moments of our day, from boiled corn on the cob to corn porridge, from popcorn to grilled corn during a family barbecue, and it's always seen as a delicious dish that brings people together, a symbol of comfort and family. Not many people know this, but if not eaten in moderation, corn can have negative effects on the health of older adults. First, it's a food rich in carbohydrates, mainly in the form of natural sugars. Imagine 100 grams of corn contains up to 21 grams of carbohydrates, which can cause a sudden increase in blood sugar. This blood sugar spike is particularly dangerous for those with prediabetes or diabetes and can lead to tiredness, dizziness, and sudden energy crashes. Like it can really make you feel wiped out. Also, corn contains phytic acid, a substance that inhibits the absorption of essential minerals like calcium, zinc, and iron, increasing the risk of osteoporosis, muscle cramps, and even memory problems. In other words, it's no joke. To make matters worse, a lot of the corn we find in the supermarket is genetically modified and often contains pretty high levels of pesticide residues, which can irritate the digestive system, causing bloating and making digestion difficult, especially in older adults who have more sensitive digestive systems. If you often feel bloated after eating corn, this might be why. To lessen these effects, it's best to limit how much you eat to between 70 and 100 grams a week instead of eating it every day, and cook it completely or blend it to make it easier to digest. If you're looking for healthier choices, try sweet potatoes, quinoa, or oats. Sweet potatoes are naturally sweet, high in fiber, and they don't raise your blood sugar as much. Quinoa is gluten-free, a great source of protein and good for digestion. Oats are also good for you. They help regulate blood sugar and are really great for your heart. Were you surprised to find out that corn can be so tricky? Leave a comment and share this information with your family and friends so they can also take care of their health. 4. Potatoes. Stars of countless recipes, potatoes are the base of tasty and versatile dishes. Think of the crispy patatas bravas, a classic of Spanish cuisine, or the traditional tortilla, a simple but always appreciated potato omelette. And how can we forget the creamy mashed potatoes? A comfort food that takes us back to the flavors of childhood. That grandma's cooking taste, you know? From casual bars to fancy restaurants, potatoes are a must-have ingredient on Brazilian tables. But how many of us know the potential risks linked to the consumption of this seemingly harmless food? The main problem is solanine, a toxic substance naturally present in the skin and green parts of the potato. Under normal conditions, the amount of solanine is minimal and does not represent a danger. However, exposure to light or the sprouting of buds can significantly increase its concentration. And then, the symptoms don't take long to appear: nausea, vomiting, and, in more serious cases, nervous system disorders. Anvisa, along with other international health organizations like the Spanish Agency for Food Safety and Nutrition, ASN, warns us eating more than 2 milligrams of solanine per kilogram of body weight can be toxic. A medium-sized potato, if it has green parts, can contain up to 25 milligrams of solanine. That's an amount that can cause you to feel sick, especially if you're over 40. To avoid any problems, it's important to peel potatoes thoroughly and remove any green or sprouted parts. And of course, it's best to avoid French fries. High temperatures not only destroy the nutrients, but they can also increase the concentration of solanine. It's better to boil or steam potatoes, which keeps the nutrients and makes them safer to eat. A healthier alternative? Sweet potatoes. With no solanine, rich in fiber and vitamin A, they're great for digestion, a real lifesaver for the elderly. 3. Spinach. A true darling of Mediterranean cuisine, spinach can hide unexpected dangers for the health of older adults, despite being considered a beneficial food. The problem lies in the oxalates. 100 grams of raw spinach contains about 970 milligrams, a substance that binds to calcium, contributing to the formation of kidney stones. Consider that, according to the Brazilian Society of Nephrology, more than 70% of kidney stones are made up of calcium oxalate. As we get older, our kidneys don't work as well, making seniors more at risk for kidney problems, and eating too much spinach, even with the best intentions, can cause kidney stones without us even noticing. It's like a pebble in your shoe. At first, it doesn't bother you, but later. Also, it's true that spinach has iron, but the iron in leafy greens, like spinach, isn't absorbed as well as the iron in meat and fish, like a nice barbecue. And if that weren't enough, the oxalates in spinach make it even harder to absorb iron, increasing the risk of anemia, especially for our grandparents. To enjoy the benefits of spinach without any risks, it's recommended to eat it cooked, since cooking reduces the oxalate content, limiting consumption to a few times a week, especially for those who already have kidney problems. As an alternative, greens like bok choy, or Chinese cabbage, are great options, rich in nutrients and with a lower risk of kidney stones. 2. Peas. Peas, those little green balls everywhere in dishes like stew, salad, chop suey rice and soups, are a favorite side dish, especially at Sunday family lunches or in those ready-to-eat frozen meals. Their sweet taste, soft texture, and high fiber content have made them a popular choice on Brazilian tables. However, despite the harmless appearance, almost like fresh peas from the garden, peas can pose real health risks to older adults. Also, lectins in peas can mess with your digestion, causing bloating, gas, and that heavy feeling in your stomach. Too many purines can also be hard on your kidneys, a risk you shouldn't ignore, especially if you already have kidney problems or kidney stones. If you're older, let's say, or have a pre-existing health issue like high blood pressure, diabetes, things like that, it's a good idea to eat peas in moderation or add them to your diet carefully, maybe after talking to your doctor. A good tip is to soak the peas for 4 to 7 hours before cooking them. This process reduces purines and lectins, making them easier to digest. It's also important to cook them well, avoiding eating them raw, and combine them with foods that aid digestion, like ginger or yogurt, to ease any discomfort. If you're looking for an even healthier alternative for digestion and your joints, you can substitute peas with broccoli or lentils, much better options for older adults. Asparagus. Asparagus is known for its high nutritional value, rich in vitamin K, folic acid, and antioxidants. But few people know that for older adults, especially those with joint, kidney, or leg problems, they can hide a risk that should not be underestimated. The main danger lies in the high purine content, which during digestion turns into uric acid. Excess uric acid can cause serious problems, especially in people prone to diseases like gout, a painful form of arthritis that mainly affects the big toe, limiting movement. Imagine someone with that toe pain. If, after a meal full of protein and asparagus, maybe after a nice mixed grill, you feel a strong pain in your feet, it could be a warning sign for gout, a disease often misdiagnosed. Also, the buildup of uric acid can lead to kidney stones, causing sharp pains in the back, in the lower back area, burning and discomfort when urinating, and in more serious cases, the need for emergency medical intervention. For those who have already suffered from high uric acid levels or kidney stones, let's say, those who are predisposed, asparagus consumption should be controlled with due care. Even if you're really wanting to eat asparagus, it might be a good idea to take it easy, maybe not eat it every day, and cook it well before eating to reduce the purines. That way, the meal is safer. For those over 40, especially those who suffer from gout or kidney stones, it's recommended to not exceed 100 grams of asparagus per day. As an alternative, broccoli and spinach are great to include in your diet, because they provide essential nutrients without overloading the kidneys and joints. Well, everyone, we've reached the end of our conversation, and we've reviewed 5 vegetables that, despite being common in our daily lives, can pose some health risks for older adults. It's important to ask ourselves if these foods are truly part of our daily diet, without us being fully aware of their possible side effects. Sometimes what seems harmless, like a dish of sautéed spinach or an omelette with tomato, can hide some pitfalls. Is your diet truly healthy? Do you feel secure with your choices at the table? Are you sure that your diet contributes positively to your well-being, just like a walk on the beach or a day in the countryside? Write in the comments which of these vegetables you eat regularly. Share your experiences, and even better, tell us what your favorite vegetable is. Maybe a nice eggplant to make eggplant relish, or some fresh tomatoes for a vinaigrette. We are waiting for your suggestions.